When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. We're going to 54. Why in?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
57. Mike 57.
On second and 11 now. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. It's caught at the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Check 99. Check.
Then we're going to 53. Then we go 47. 46.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a third and goal.
Hey, kill.
66. Bullet. Now. Kill. Quick dash.
We're going to 54. 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run it with Elliott. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Here we go. 180. 21.
Let's go.
Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38. Here we go. Mike 38, Mike 38. Go. 6. I got you. Hey, Mike 7.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, gun. Hey, they're scared. White. I got you. Mark 38. Hey, here I come.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. Hey, gun. Mark 38. I'm coming for you, son. Boy. 11. I'm going back to you. 38 to Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. Go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
I got you. 12. Hey, exit. Hey, go. 55. Come on, God, 55. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 1, Omaha. 55. Check, 55, Mike. Check. Hey, check right. Watch 55.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football.
You see me? They can't stop me out here. Here we go.
We're scoreless after 1. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, gun. 21. 55. We're pretty quiet.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Delta. 38. All day. I got you. 38 to Mike. 21. They're not ready.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Prescott from the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Go to 54, go to 54, line 8.
57. Hey, check.
Go to 53. Under.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Go to 54, go to 54, line 8.
Safety's creeping.
26.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Just like that. Just like that. Hey, gun. Move. Line 55. Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now Prescott. Now that's Elliott. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come out in the pistol.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Get him. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 20, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Watch the slap. 13.
Now it's Breida. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Here we go. Ready? 2.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to fire one deep, middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 77 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go as we saw there.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 69 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
That's fielded in the end zone. Spins by. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15, some of the more intriguing games. Houston and Tennessee, that's a big one in the AFC South. Rams going to Dallas. Buffalo, a big seam, and he might go all the way. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 81 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo steps away to his left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott, that one complete to Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott now looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Here we go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. D. Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Here we go, 46.
4th down, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
13 yards there and a Niner first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about with...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. to try again after the sack. Garoppolo, and he's going to go down again. Mike Bennett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I got you. Sit. Watch the sit. Sit.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st down, Prescott. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intended that time for Cooper. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 72 yards. They run with Breida. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Hey, gun.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That'll be complete to Breida.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is...
And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack...